All right, boys and girls, welcome to Red Devil Stadium, or I guess you could say the Devil's Den, Rankin, Texas, as we get ready to face off with the Grandfalls Cowgirls. Can you not hear me? I can't hear myself in my ears
I can. Well, I can hear myself. I can't hear you. We'll see. Jerry Jackson's at home, so we'll let him tell us if he can hear both of us or not.
Okay. Well, that's going to start things. You know, I don't think I'm going, Paige. You're going to probably have to take this. There it is.
Can you? I don't know if we can hear you now. I'll give it a go, and maybe Kendra can help in a minute.
I got you. Oh, there we go. No, nothing.
There we go. I can hear you now.
Okay. Well, Grandfalls looks like they're going to be a spirited group coming out competing with the Red Devils. Paige, the interesting thing to all you Red Devils out there, as Pruitt knocks it down, only 6 young ladies for the Grandfalls Cowgirls.
Yeah, I noticed that when they were warming up that they were a small team, and then when I got to counting, I thought, well, there's no substitutes for them, so.
Yeah, so they'll be going the whole 9 yards out there tonight, and we're just going to respect that and wish them well. Just a few years ago, the Lady Red Devils were doing things with the Magnificent Seven in basketball, if you remember.
Yep.
Pretty good home crowd here tonight as the people are piling into Red Devil Stadium. If you're listening in, you can still make it out here.
Harley Selman with a good serve to the back line. Number 10 is going to set up number 4, who's going to send it across. Jade underneath. Addison going to set up Bella.
Little scooch pass over the top. Rankin's going to get up underneath it. There's Pre-Wozniak. Aguilar with the set. Van Meter doesn't kill it. Is Aguilar not on the set?
Pre-Wozniak is not on this set.
Did I say Pre-Wozniak?
You did.
I did not.
You did. There's a
Bam Meter!
Miley.
What are you talking about? That's about 2 years ago.
I know. That's why I looked at you with a funny look on my face. Like, who are you talking about?
Oh, we had a little glitch in the system right there.
Something. Harley coming up with another serve here. Oh, and it came off the side of her hand there. Lady Devils up 3-2 over Grandfalls, and that'll bring up number 10 to serve.
You look at it on paper, on the surface, you would have thought Rankin would have just run away so far. Grandfalls very competitive as they come into this match.
Yep, that one's just going to crawl over, Addison underneath, and then Kaylin Pruitt just not going to get there. This may be a case where the Lady Devils maybe underestimated Grandfalls just a little bit. They had quite a bit of, or they were having fun in their warm-ups, getting things going, which is good. You want them to have fun, but maybe time to get a little seriousness and play some volleyball.
Well, it was Rivera to Van Meter. Van Meter with a big spike over the top. And we're looking to see a lot of that as we start this district. We start going into district play.
Yeah.
And looming on the horizon, the number 11 team in the state, Marathon.
Yeah, Marathon's got a good program. It's Rankin, Marathon, and Comstock in district together this year. So 3 teams out of each district go. So we're guaranteed to get to that by-district level, but we really want that first place spot as it's the easiest road to the regional tournament.
Well, I'll tell you what's not guaranteed. A gold ball is not guaranteed.
No, definitely not.
Now, we got a ball here. Is this Van Meters? I see number 3.
That is. The Lady Devils have been decorating little pink volleyballs and throwing them out into the stands, and I was the lucky recipient of Miley's ball tonight.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw Gunner had one, too.
Gunner ran over and caught Bella's. I don't think it was intended for him, but
he intercepted it?
He intercepted it from whoever it was intended for.
Grandfalls going to punch it right over the top. Little judo chop. Selman up underneath. And Van Meter is going to close the door on that.
Lady Devils stepping it up and playing volleyball like we know they can. 7-3 on a run here. Jordan with the serve.
Now, Jordan Ward, if you get a chance to come up here to the stadium, take a look at the poster. She's standing on one hand, pointing. A very athletic young lady right there.
For sure. It's probably the first person that's done a handstand for their picture, but I love it.
So number 4 for Grandfalls coming up. She's going to let it fall. The score is 7-4, Rankin leading. And in the booth with us tonight is Brantley Clanton. He's going to be manning the controls, giving you all that great, picture in out there for the Red Devils.
He's the typical Red Devil kid doing his homework while at a sporting event and making sure to keep those grades up at the same time that he's working hard and doing his extracurriculars. No, he's really doing homework.
I know. I've got a piece of paper here. I'm going to read it and when we get into a timeout or something, just to show you that Brantley's actually doing his homework while he's out here working.
He is. Miley's going to set up Aguilar.
There it is, over the top.
Lesra with the point.
9-4, Lady Red Devils leading.
I think they're actually going to give that to Grandfalls and say she was in the net.
Okay, Grandfalls with the point. So would it be 9-5? Or did they already give them the point?
No, 8-5. Number 3 coming up with a serve. She's going to do underhanded.
Now, you don't see that a lot
You really
anymore,
don't.
but it's a definite sure serve.
It is. Miley looking for...
Dropped one.
Yeah. Grandfalls catching the Lady Devils off their mark there.
Yeah, and, I was going to say that Grandfalls just kind of did a play that you'd see out on the playground right there. They just kind of bumped it up over the top. Rankin wasn't ready for that.
Nope.
Miley underneath. Going to go to Aguilar. Aguilar sets up Van Meter. Van Meter knocks it down. Big spike, 9-6 now the score. And we've got big action coming up this weekend, Paige. Big varsity game. Water Valley coming to Rankin, Texas.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ace serve.
Nice.
And the young lady in serve right now is that Van Meter.
It is. It is. Yeah, Water Valley is a good football team. They almost took off Buena Vista, so it should be a fair, equal match here, and we'll see what happens on Friday night.
10-6, and we see the varsity boys starting to pile on in here to Red Devil Stadium. Okay, so we got a little break here, just to show you kind of what Brantley's up to right here. We're talking about Cabeza de Vaca.
Do you know who that is?
Do I know who Cabeza de Vaca is? Yeah, he was a Spanish explorer.
Okay, in what year?
Oh, man, the 1500s or something like that.
You looked.
Oh, I did. Okay. In 1957, Cabeza de Vaca left Spain on an expedition in North America. So, hey, Brantley, we see what you're doing there, man. Great job getting after it. Do you know what Cabeza de Vaca means? I think they meant that he had a head of a cow. I think he was an ugly fella. All right, guys, we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back at you. This is Red Devil Broadcast.
All right, Coach Edelman, I'm not sure who called the timeout, if it was Rankin or Grandfalls, but Coach Edelman is not impressed with the score right now and made sure the Lady Devils knew to step their game up a little bit.
I was talking about that with a friend of mine the other day. We were talking about Spike Dykes a few years ago. No, not Spike Dykes.
That's a car dealership.
No, well, he was a Texas Tech head football coach at one time.
Oh, gotcha.
We were talking about the legendary basketball coach, Paige. Big spike there, Miley. And I can't think of his name for nothing. All I can get is Spike Dykes in my head.
Spike Dykes, okay.
Let's think here. The goodness sakes, the angry coach that was throwing towels and chairs.
Yes, Salazar coming up to serve here.
Lazara over the top. It's too much for the Cowgirls. Rankin serving with some authority tonight, and they're going to be bringing in the libero, Jade Rivera. Jade going to go from the left side over to the right. Grandfalls does get underneath it, and it's going to be 2 touch for the Cowgirls.
I'll bring up Jade with her second serve here.
13-7 is that old score. Grandfalls underneath it. Pruitt is going to bring it up. We've got Miley underneath. setting up Selman, and Selman sending shockwaves onto the floor.
Arlie almost touching the net there and bending backwards to make sure she stayed out of it.
Oh, Jerry gets a prize tonight. He got it right on the head. He said it's night, Coach Knight. So we were talking about that just in the situation you're talking about right now, Paige, is they're playing some Division II team, just killing them in basketball. Another point for the Red Devils. And as the game's going on, it's getting kind of boring. It's getting kind of lazy. Well, one of the Tech basketball players starts playing real lazy, starts kind of shoving people around, doing bad things. And Bobby Knight just rips into that kid, just starts chewing all over him, getting all over him. Reporters after the game asked him, "What are you doing? You know, it's not a playoff game. It's not this. It's not that." And he's like, "The way I saw it, it's a basketball game, and we're coaching these boys up."
For sure. We see that a lot of times in basketball in our district.
Ball's up in the air. Escajeda with the shot. Grandfalls gets a good clear out. Van Meter underneath. Aguilar sets up Pruitt, and Pruitt with the spike. Long out of bounds.
We got football boys coming in hungry, wanting some money for food.
Let's take a look here. I'm getting So Jerry Jackson beat him to the punch. Tim saying that Granny's saying it's Bobby Knight. I'll tell you what, Granny pretty sharp over there. She's also a big prize winner out here a lot of times. Grandfalls over the top. You talk about proud grandmas too, right there. That's going to be one of the proudest in here. We had Virginia Evans last year at all the games, but Grandma Ward out here making it happen.
I agree. Addison with the serve there. Jade underneath. Addison going to set up Arlie.
Long to the outside.
Arlie's hair throwing me off a little bit. I thought she was Bella from the backside.
It's going to be number 7 for the Grand Falls Cowboys coming up. Rankin clinging to a 17-9 lead. Grand Falls up over the top.
Jade underneath.
There's a set to Escajeda.
Oh.
I like the way she was trying to change direction on that. She was going from right to left, but it does go into the net. 10-17. Grand Falls making a bit of a comeback.
Number 7 for Grand Falls coming up to serve here. Bella underneath. Miley's going to get it back in. Bella's going to send it back across. 7 underneath to 10, trying to get it in over the net and got it into the net.
Pre-Wozniak. That's where I'm getting it from. It's Pruitt is right there. She was ready to send that right back at him. I think it's because I read this earlier. I was looking at the last year's boys basketball.
Gotcha.
Look at the first name up on top.
Gotcha. Threw you off.
19-10 now the score.
Arlie Selman back up as a server here.
You know, and Arlie just won 3 years right now. Just a dominant, good little player right there.
For sure, we still have another year to come out of her. Watching her serve, her spikes have come a long way this year.
Oh, ooh. Great return there by the Cowgirls.
Addison setting up Bella.
Escajeda, and it's in there. Point. You can see the line judge over there. She wasn't quite sure what to call, but the overruler judge kind of took over on that.
Yeah, I was watching her. I think the girls thought she was calling her in the net, and she wasn't.
Okay, we're going to be giving away a card tonight. Yeah, big surprise.
Oh, they did call her in the net. I thought she did. That'll be Grand Falls point, and they'll get the ball.
If the score ever hits 12-25, we'll be giving away a car courtesy of Jim Ned Motorsports.
Oh, goodness. I don't know who's giving away that car, but it's not us. Miley with a little tip over. 10 looking for a big spike, and Miley's going to block it.
You can hear the football boys in the background getting after it. 20-11. Will it be 25-12? 'Tis the question. So, Paige, I found out today that one of the Rankin boys went to the Buena Vista game dressed as Shrek. That is true. It's confirmed. Point Red Devils,
So
21-11.
I knew a group of the boys went to the Buena Vista football game,
Yes.
but I did not know that one of them was dressed as Shrek. That is funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Jordan Ward with the serve there, just off Grandfalls' hands. 22-11 is a score.
You know, Jordan's going to be one of those kids that we're talking about in 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, just coming in, making her mark in this program. And I think it's going to be her and Escajeda. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if one day we open up the paper and it says Ward and Escajeda lead ranking.
There you go, and that'll be a timeout call here.
All right, guys, we're going to take a little break. It's going to be 22-11 here in the Devil's Den. Lady Red Devils out on the court. About 10 seconds till we get back to the action here. 22-11. We might try to do some giveaways here tonight. I do want to thank Joe Ramirez Heating and Air Conditioning for all that they do for Red Devil Sports. We've got a new banner up here, if you'll notice, and everywhere Red Devil Sports goes, we're going to be posting this banner up. Whether it be football, basketball, track, golf, tennis, we'll be there.
There you go. Jordan Ward with the serve. Going to go across court. Number 3 dodging it, and number 5 trying to save it. 7 trying to save it. Just didn't quite get there.
Jordan Ward, another big point, number 6, and we talked about our handstand photo up there. That's really cool, and I like the way they put them really high up there. It really draws the eye. It's what'd you say, about 12 feet up on the wall there?
Yeah, it's above the brown line.
Ball's in the air. Jordan Ward going to get it back into play underneath his Aguilar. Van Meter's just going to bump it over the top and go back out of bounds.
Yeah. Good look by her, drawing them to one side and then looking to dump it over, and just doesn't quite get there.
Trying to hit it with a little cross-play action right there. 23-12 is the score. Oh, no, Paige. If it ends at 25-12, we're going to give away an automobile.
Are you giving away a Hot Wheel?
It's over. It's over now. 24-12. Wait, did I say 25?
Lady Devil's got the point there.
Come on, Grandfalls.
I really hope you're talking about giving away a Hot Wheel car and nothing else. Bella with the serve.
What are the odds?
And that's going to be 25-12.
25-12. And the winner is, let me just reach into the prize pack here. You ready? Let's spin the wheel. The winner is Janice Joplin. This is Red Devil Radio, folks. We'll be right back. And here we go. We're going to start the second set in this best of 3 here between Grand Falls and Rankin. Grand Falls not in the Rankin district. Paige kind of thought that earlier. A little correction right there for you, Paige. This is just going to be regular ball play out there.
I knew that. Thank you. I am curious to know how long Grand Falls has had volleyball. Do you know?
I think it's been quite a while now.
Oh, they have had it for quite a while. I'm watching their coach, and I mean, she's really elaborate and talking to these girls and really coaching them through some stuff. And so I was just curious if she was maybe their first-time coach and just getting them in it, or if they'd been around for a while.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Number 2, Selman for the Red Devils comes up to play. Good-looking serve. Going to go high into the rafters. Grand Falls trying to get it back into play. Not going to be able to get her there. And that's going to be 1-0 Red Devils. We got some girls up in the stands up there throwing some cheers out.
Maybe our JV girls getting into it a little bit here. Grand Falls only 6 girls on the court altogether, so no JV for them. And so
Selman's second hit's going to go into the net. It's going to be 1-1 Grand Falls. And Paige, I do want to remind you, in the first set, it was Rankin 6, Grand Falls 5. They were right there trying to make a run.
For sure. Number 7 for Grand Falls coming up with a big serve here. Just outside the line, but good placement by her.
One of my heroes growing up listening to things, I used to watch a movie with Pete, a good friend of mine always. And we used to watch a movie called Major League, and there's Bob Uecker on there, and he'd always say, just a bit outside.
Jordan Ward with a serve, just goes over the net and catches Grand Falls off guard.
Now, a lot of that is attributed to Jordan serves with a little bit of English on the ball. It's going to have a top spin. That top spin hit the net, crawled right over the top, caught him by surprise.
There we go. She'll come up for her second serve here.
With the score 3-1, Jordan's going to test him on the back line. Grand Falls going to try to spike it over. Selman's in play. Aguilar. Little bump over the top by Giselle Cura. And Van Meter gives it right back to her. Number 10, very surprised for Grand Falls.
Miley with a good block.
4-1 is the score. Jordan could break the record tonight. Let's see where this goes.
Let's see what she does here.
Jordan over the top to the back line. Van Meter is going to give it a look. It'll be another point for the Red Devils. All right, Paige. Is she the second server for Rankin? Because if so, that's 4 points for Ward.
Yeah, Arlie brought us in and scored 1 or 2. I don't remember how many. Oh, just off the side of her hand.
I jinxed her.
You did.
5-2 is the score. Red Devils with the lead. Well, you know what would be an accomplishment if she could get 19? She would tie her sister at that point.
There you go. Number 10 for Grand Falls coming up with a serve. Miley underneath. Addison going to set up Giselle again with a cross-court hit. Oh, and it's just going to be out.
Now we were looking close at the line right there. 5-3 is the score. Grand Falls making a 2-point comeback. And old Brantley over here still getting that homework done. He's talking about Coronado now. In 1540, Coronado gathered an army of more than 1,500.
Good hit there by Bella, just coming off number 7's hand.
You know, Paige, I think I could have taught history.
You think so?
I really do.
Well.
Kids will be going home like, Mama, did the Germans attack us in Vietnam? I'm like, what?
Number 5, Bella Escajeda coming up with a serve here. She's going to go to the back line and just off number 5's hand.
7-3. Here's the score. That's old number 5, Escajeda. I got to say, I think Escajeda got a little bit taller as the season's gone on.
Maybe so. Just a freshman. She's got 4 years of growth coming ahead.
Yeah, real eager to see what these 2 freshmen do. And don't forget, we've got a cast of sophomores out there.
For sure. Addison underneath. Miley looking for a block. Grand Falls going to send it to the middle. Bella there. Addison to Miley. Good block by Grand Falls, and they're going to give Grand Falls the point.
So was it a foot under the net or a hand into the net?
I think the way the ball came into the net, it didn't
just a little too
go
much
over and come back. Yeah, it stayed kind of there.
Well, that's going to make it 7-4. Number 4 serving from the middle. A little judo chop. Hits number 3 in the back of the neck. That's going to be 8-4 Red Devils.
And that'll bring up Miley Van Meter. Miley, a senior, stepped in and has shown a lot of leadership this year with the team.
Up over the top. Here they come. 10 tries to get it into play. It's going to be taken away. It'll be Red Devil point, 9-4. And what a senior we got out of Van Meter coming here to Rankin. Very fortunate.
For sure.
Selman!
Oh, nice.
That was a 1980s blood sport judo chop over the top. Van Damme. Did you ever get a chance to see any Van Damme movies?
I did not.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah. Arlie really coming along with her game with the net this season. She's grown a lot, and it'll be exciting to see what she gets to next year.
And Van Meter serves just killing Grandfalls right now. 11-4 actual score. I'd like to welcome any guests that are just jumping on to the broadcast here. Up over the top to the center. Number 10 is going to get a chance. Set it up. Spike over the middle. Grandfalls into the net.
(12-4). Miley continuing to serve here. She's going to go to the middle to 7. 10's going to send it across. Addison, Arlie, back to Addison.
How about that? You
Nice.
don't see that often.
I was going to say we don't see that a lot where Addison gets to spike the ball, but good on her.
She's just thrilled. She's smiling big.
Yeah, Grandfalls going to take a timeout here. 13-4. Lady Devils up.
10-4. Can I borrow that for just a second? All right. We're just going to put it on this young man right here. Brantley Clanton, welcome to the broadcast. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
So what are you going over right there?
Some of
Some homework, right?
yes, sir.
Doing a little bit of history, looks like? Mm-hmm. Okay, Brantley, y'all played a few games this year. First year of football, 7th grader, right?
Yes, sir.
I see you play a little bit of defensive tackle out there. I see you play on the O-line,
Yes,
moving
sir.
around and stuff like that. What do you think about Red Devil football? Your first year out there getting after it. Yeah, you guys, as a 7th grade unit, I think y'all are undefeated when y'all play alone.
Yes, sir.
As a big group, y'all have one loss out there like the rest of the team to Westbrook. But what's your feeling? How do you feel about the season so far?
It's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
It's fun.
What's
It's
your favorite part of the football game?
Defense.
Defense. You like to grab those people, hit them, put a helmet on people.
Yes,
But I
sir.
tell you, have you felt that feeling yet? Whenever you go with all your body, all your strength, and you just go through somebody,
sir.
and then you think, "Oh wow, like that wasn't so bad at all."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Oh, I bet.
It's fun to feel that.
It's great. It's great to see you guys out there having a lot of fun. Y'all got a really good group going. And, man, well, best of luck to y'all this season. Do you want to say anything to all your Red Devils out there? No? Okay. All right. Well, let's just take this mic back right here. Thank you, Brantley. 13-5 now the score. I got to tell you, it's kind of fun and impressive that he's sitting here doing his homework up on top.
Number 3 for Grandfalls with the serve here. Giselle's going to get underneath. Addison's going to set up Giselle, who's going to send it across and off Grandfalls' hand there.
Giselle Kura. And I see some of the other, the Gamboa boys, the cousins of Kura's in the stands tonight. And I've been going to quite a few games. I've seen them at 2 Buena Vista games this year. We're going to watch their brother. Their dad's coaching and their brother's out there playing. He's the youngest of the family, right?
Yes, I believe so.
The young man playing right now?
Yeah, that'll actually bring Giselle up to serve, and she's going to get we're going to call that an ace
Yeah.
serve. I don't know if that was off Five's hand or not.
Whether it was or not, that's an ace right there.
For sure.
15-5, Red Devils well in control. And Giselle Cura has been one of those really good players. She's very stout, and anywhere you put her out there, she's able to contribute to this team. And right now, it's serving. 16-5. And I do understand. Oh, getting a phone call. Let's take a look here.
Giselle going to get a good serve and send it to the back line. 5 underneath. 10's going to set up 4, who's not going to quite be able to get it across.
17-5 is the score. Lady Red Devils rolling. So are we giving away a burger to Martha's Kitchen tonight?
Sure.
Okay, well, let's get ready to give a burger away to all those tens of nines of eights of listeners out there right now. 17-6 is the score. So, first person to text in, 432-301-0864. 432-301-0864. All you got to do is say anything you want to say, and you're going to win a burger from Martha's Kitchen. Tell her to add some fries with that.
Taylor O'Neill getting in on some volleyball action here. Got her hands on the ball.
Oh, man, I didn't even notice Taylor jumped in right there.
She did, and let's see. It's going to bring Addison up to serve. Good serve there to the middle, 7 underneath. Arlie's going to call it and get underneath it. Addison's going to set up. Miley. Grandfalls is going to send it back over.
How about Grandfalls? They did a really good job of digging that, but they do get hit with a two-touch.
No, Lady Devils get called early in the net. That'll be Grandfalls' point.
Oh, man. Okay.
That was number 2, not a two-touch. They were calling number 2 in the net.
18-7 gonna be the score. Uh-oh, Virgil Wright. You won you a burger out there. Virgil Wright, you just got yourself a burger. That's going to be from Martha's Kitchen. Paige, if you could, make a note so we can send that over to Martha.
Sure
Congratulations to Virgil. You know, Virgil's also won a gift card this year.
Nice.
So, Virgil, a 2-time winner on the broadcast.
Big listener there. Taylor calling it, getting underneath. Addison going to set up Arlie. Oh, just out.
Well, he's a proud father of number 15 out there. And I'll tell you what, she has done a heck of a job. And I think her injury that she suffered last year, I think it's getting better and better right now, and just in time for district.
Yeah, number 5 with the good serve. Miley's going to get underneath. Addison's going to set up Bella, who's going to go cross court a little hard.
2 in a row just outside. That'll make it 18-9. And the Red Devils are looking to pick up a point here. They're going to set up in the box formation.
Number 5 with the serve. She's going to go to Miley. Addison's going to set up. Oh, Miley getting that serve. I think we were all confused, as well as Grandfalls, on who was actually going to hit that one. There was 3 of them right there together that could have.
Yeah, Rankin working on some new plays out there.
For sure.
And Selman, overhand serve, checks him at the back line. 2. Hot to handle. Too much right there. 20-9. And guys, if y'all haven't had anything to eat tonight, they've got burgers and nachos and chili cheese Fritos over here at the Red Devil's Den.
Number 7 looking to get the ball across, and it's just going to go out. That'll bring Arlie up serving again.
And Linnell did check in tonight, too. Give a big shout out there to Linnell.
10 bumping the ball over. Miley underneath. Addison going to set up Bella behind her. She's going to send it over, and they weren't quite ready for it.
Now, is it me, Paige, or tonight are a lot of the balls coming off the white stripe? It's going in our favor, but they're coming right off that white stripe on the very top there.
Yeah, for sure. Just rolling over the net.
And a 325 number came in. It says Go Devils. Not sure who that one is, but you got third place tonight. Unfortunately, there's no burger for third place.
Maybe next set in the third set.
I got you. Well,
get a burger.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is Red Devil Broadcasting, folks. We're going to take a 20-second break. We'll be right back. (22-9), the story here in the Devil's Den. Arlie Selman, the junior for the Red Devils, serving. Grandfalls took a little time out right there, trying to catch their breath. Serves to the back line. Gonna go backwards. Grandfalls does get up underneath it. Good save by Grandfalls. Pruitt to Aguilar. Back to Van Meter. And it's
Nice.
It's over Irene. 23-9 off the spike.
Arlie Selman hopefully closing this game set out with the next 2 points here.
So this is funny. The one who got third place was actually also Virgil.
Oh.
I like old Virgil, man. He was always a lot of fun. We used to work together back in the day down at Deepwell.
Nice. Kayla in there with a point, finding that middle spot. Good look by her and ball placement there. Game point for the Lady Devils, 24-9. Let's see if they can close this one out here.
Ball's up over the top, drops to the center, and goodness! Miley Van Meter
They're
just
actually
crushes it.
Call her in the net on that one.
Well, that'll make it 25-9.
24-9.
24-9.
That'll be Grandfalls, 24-10.
And Grandfalls is going to move around a little bit. A little rotation out there.
Interesting volleyball chair. I hadn't heard. Number 10 hollered out, "Come on, Barbie," and the rest said, "Let's go party."
Did they really?
Yeah. Addison underneath.
Oh, and it crawls over.
And that'll be the set. Lady Devils win that one, 25-10.
So that's 2 for the Lady Red Devils, 25-10 in this one. Paige, I mean, it's looking good for Rankin tonight. Maybe it's going to be an early night here in Rankin.
We'll find out.
Folks, we'll be right back at you. This is Red Devil Broadcast. And let's get ready for set number 3 here in the Devil's Den, Rankin, Texas. The Lady Red Devils lead this thing 2-0. One more win, and it's bye-bye time. And at least that's going to set them over until Friday when they play Midland TLCA. Also going to be a varsity football game Friday night. It's going to be Rankin versus Water Valley. And that'll also be here in Rankin, Texas. A lot of energy coming out, as the girls are coming out right now.
For sure, boo-boo. You got to turn my volume up or I can't talk. Number 7 with the serve here. She's going to go to the back line. Miley underneath. Addison going to set up Bella with a good cross-court spike.
A little long. Now, how cool would it be in life if there was a button like that you could just boop, and then no more talk?
I would love that.
Oh, no. No, I was talking about if
I would love
I said if I had the button.
I had the button, I would love that.
I have so much to say, though.
I know you do.
And that's going to be long to the back end. Grandfalls off that serve. It's going to be 1-1 now. Rankin with the serve. That'll bring up Arlie Selman. And the Red Devil boys coming in here like a bunch of hound dogs.
Not sure what's going on there. Grandpa's going to send it outside.
So was it Grandfalls that did the Let's Go Barbie?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I guess the population in Grandfalls is just getting smaller and smaller as the years go by.
Probably so. Arlie there sending it over. Number 4 underneath. Just not quite able to send it the right way.
3-1 is the score. Arlie Selman honestly has a chance to make a run at Kennard's record tonight.
Let's see what she does here.
Over the top to number 6. Grandfalls into the net. This is her second point. So going for her third point, right?
Nope, this is her third. That was her third point.
Okay, here we
go. It was
go.
1-1 when she got the ball.
Could see a run going.
Let's see. Good serve to the middle there. She's going to return it. Addison going to set up Miley with a little dump shot.
Miley with a big hit. 4-1.
Grandfalls in the net.
5-1. So that's 4 points for Selman right now, right?
Yes.
All right, start the countdown.
Backline serve there. 10 going to send it back across. Arlie underneath. Addison going to set up Kaylin there.
Ooh. I like what they did right there, though. They made it look like it was going to Miley, and Pruitt came from the back end, and boom, she hits it. Just wasn't able to clear the net right there.
Yeah, it looks like Lady Devils have been working on placement a lot here. Bella was kind of talking some things out there as well, and they may be working on some offensive plays and trying to throw the other team off a little bit. So good to see as we move into district.
The boys sound like a bunch of
I
otters
don't know
over
what
there.
they're doing.
It's very odd.
I see what you did there.
Coming on to the court, number 6, Jordan Ward. Proud parents of Jordan Ward in the stands tonight. Tim and Lynn looking on.
The boys finally coming alive here. 7 sending it back across. Arlie underneath. Addison going to set up Alezra with the point.
Alezra with a little skip pap over the top, crosses the middle, and you can hear some of the chanting of these young men out here.
Yeah, Addison really getting smooth with her sets there. I'm having a hard time up here telling who she's going to and which way she's going with it. So she's really coming along with her setting right in time for district.
Jordan Ward, second serve, dead to the center. And Grandfalls clears it out. Ward's underneath to Aguilar. And Escajeda with a kill shot. Grandfalls digs it out. Point Red Devils.
8-2.
It's okay. 2 points for Jordan Ward off the serve right now.
Jordan, a good server for the Lady Devils. Oh.
And that one into the net. You know, I will say this. I say by her sophomore year, she takes down her sister's 19 points in serving. How's that?
All right, we'll hold you to it and see what happens. Number 4 coming up to serve.
Now, Grandfalls has done this quite a few times tonight.
Miley underneath. Addison setting up Miley with a cross there. Grandfalls underneath it. 10 returning it, just going to go out.
And it's out of there, point Red Devils. The coach for Grandfalls is shaking her up.
Yeah, she's a little frustrated, I think. Bella, strong
Oh.
serve.
What was that, Bella?
Nice, man.
With some power.
For sure. Bella may really be getting some strength here that she's having to readjust herself a little bit for her to adjust for.
Just hand that girl the ammunition and get behind her. She's ready.
Sure.
Another shot by Bella. That's exciting.
Nice. She's really putting a lot of power into those serves.
The freshman has just found a new power move. 11-3. That may be challenging for one of the hardest serves I've seen by a Lady Red Devil.
She's really putting a lot of power into her serves right now. Backline
Goodness.
serve. Man.
I'll tell you what, the rest of the state, they better have some scouts up here watching this because that girl is coming on.
Man. Let's see what she does here.
Grandpa's going to take a
they're going to take a timeout, try to get her off her game.
Try to figure out what number 5 is doing. Folks, this is Red Devil Broadcasting from somewhere in the Arctic Circle around a bunch of otters. No, otters aren't in the Arctic, are they? No. Seals, baby seals. We'll be right back. It's 12-3 as Escajeda looks to pick up right where she left off. Another tough serve. The timeout did Grandfalls well. They were able to rally from that.
Addison with a hit, just going to go out.
You know, a few times you see a timeout workout as the coach gathers the kids, and it really paid off that time for Grandfalls.
For sure.
Who let the dogs out? And there they are in the background.
You know, back when I was in high school, there was a young girl who was 9 or 10, and she would baa like a billy goat during basketball games at the other team, and it would just throw the whole gym off. Like, nobody really knew what she was doing. And that's what these boys remind me of right now.
Okay, when she bawled like a billy goat, though, was there a reason for it, or would she just do it?
She would do it during free throws, trying to throw the other team off.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it was really, I mean, it worked well. Miley crawling one over.
Was this that family that moved to Iran?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
14-4 is the score. You know, I was telling Miss Wyatt earlier, but the young man that's down there roughing right now, if you just take a quick glance at him, looks a little bit like Jackson Wyatt.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see it?
A little bit. A little too much on Miley's serve there. It's going to go out and be Garden. I was going to say Garden City. Neither one of us can get it right tonight. Grandfalls serve here. Number 6 going to come up. Now we have Indians. Addison underneath. Arlie with a dump shot. Good
Number
look.
2, Arlie. And you're seeing Rankin play at a different level right now,
Yep.
doing things a lot different. You know, in other games, you see him try to crash the board, just spike that, and instead they're doing some ball placement out there.
You know, usually the start of district is when you start to really see a lot of things come together, and we've seen some growth in several key players, and so as they mesh that all together as we move through district, I have a feeling they're going to hit their stride right about playoff time, which is going to be perfect for these Lady Devils.
Well, number 5 for the dogs that throw me. Number 5 for the Lady Cowgirls, getting ready to serve. 15-6 is the score.
Bella underneath. Miley going to send it up, and Caitlin going to send it over. 7 underneath. 10 going to set 4. It's going to go out.
Last second call there by Escajeda. Good call. 16-6, and that'll bring up number 22, Aguilar. And make a mention, I think you mentioned it, but Taylor is out on the floor right now. Point for Aguilar, ace serve. 17-6 is the score.
Addison with a big serve to the back, 7 underneath. Caitlin there looking for the block, and she's going to get it.
So up on the front line right now, you've got Caitlin, you've got Selman, and you've got Escajeda.
Grandfalls is going to call a timeout and kind of try to rally them just a little bit here before this final push by the Lady Devils.
This is a Red Devil broadcast. We'll be right back
in
at
the
you.
land of the end. It is a wild time up in here tonight. Boys full of energy. Looking to skin some cats on Friday night. Taylor O'Neill underneath. Addison setting up Bella with a cross court. Little too much power on it. She's so frustrated with herself because she's done that a few times, but
18-7, and if there's ever a game you want to work on it, this is definitely the game you want to start working on those things at.
yeah, I think Bella's just gained some mid-season strength there and has to adjust just a little bit for it. Goodness gracious.
Good serve there by Grandfalls. Aguilar with the set over to Selman. Selman hits it with the spike. Grandfalls judo chop, and it's good. So a little light at the end of the tunnel there for Grandfalls.
Nice, good look by them getting that ball in.
That'll make it 18-8 as number 7 comes up for her second serve.
I don't know what's happening here. Bella, just off the arms of Bella.
I think the boys are starting to throw our own kids off.
Maybe
right now.
so. Working a little.
18-9.
Seven coming up to serve again.
But you know you got to get ready for it. Big playoff action coming up. It's going to be loud in those stadiums.
Oh, for sure. It's good for our Lady Devils to hear this. Miley underneath. Arlie bringing it back in. Miley sending it over.
Oh,
Miley with the dig.
what a dive!
Caitlin getting it. Oh, and that's going to be
Too many. I'll tell you what, though, that was a really cool dive there, and the ball came back up. I guess they call him a dig there by number 3, Van Meter.
Dude, that is a dig. A dig indeed. 7 with a serve coming across there. Taylor O'Neill underneath.
Oh,
Miley
I get
sending it to Bella. Taylor to Addison setting. Arlie with a good spike.
Paige, I get it.
What?
They're the Grandfalls Cowgirls. So they're being Indians in the stands.
You think they're smart enough to put that together?
I do. I think that's what they're doing.
I just thought they were a bunch of rowdy boys. But
No, they're being Indians.
Okay.
Cowboys and Indians.
Okay.
19-10 is the score. Selman's up to serve.
10's going to set number 7, send it back across. Good hit by her. Miley setting Caitlin, getting it across.
Good shot by Caitlin. Escajeda, Aguilar, and Van Meter.
Nice.
So the thing that happened right there is just pure respect for Van Meter. They saw her going up. Everybody froze, and she just gave it a quick little dippity-doo to the middle.
Yep.
20-10 now the score. Red Devils a nickel away from closing it out tonight.
Giselle substituting in for Caitlin here.
The winner of the third quarter burger from Martha's Kitchen is Rudy Escajeda. And Van Meter closes that one out 21-10. Yo, Rudy's going to enjoy him a burger from Martha's.
I'm sure. I'm sure everybody watching loves that he's the one that won it. Number 10 coming up to serve here. Giselle underneath. Addison setting up Giselle with a cross court. Addison underneath. Bella going to set and punch it over. Arlie underneath. Addison setting Miley.
Oh. Man, I'll tell you what, Miley Bam Meter comes up and just knocks it away.
Good placement by the Lady Devils. A few different setters, a few different people in rotation here, and so.
This is a big moment right here for Jordan Ward. They could be bringing her in as a closer. 21-11 is the score.
See what she does.
Jordan sets up, coming in with some authority, hits it to the back line. Grandfalls setting it up. Judo chop. Jordan Ward with the dive. Aguilar underneath. Escajeda with the shot.
Oh.
And it hits the line judge. And it's going to be long to the corner.
Bella just going to have to swing her arm down just a little bit more on those cross-court hits and realize it's a shorter distance than the long length of the court.
21-12.
Number 4 sending it over. Miley sending it back.
And that'll be 22-12 Red Devils. Paige, if it ends 25-12, do we got to give away another car?
That's you giving away cars, not me. I want no responsibility of that. I don't take any responsibility, and nobody better come to me looking for cars.
Well, it's not going to happen. 22-13 is the score now. Grand Falls erases the car opportunity.
Number 9, number 3 for Grand Falls coming in to serve.
Grand Falls, good-looking underhand serve over the top. Aguilar's there. Back to Van Meter. Van Meter skip pap over the top. Aguilar. Van Meter back to Aguilar. Cross over the top, and it's Red Devil point.
23-13, and that'll bring up Miley with the serve.
You know, we've had a lot of fortunate bounces tonight. We've seen close games where we don't get those.
Right.
But tonight, everything going our way.
Oh, except that serve. You jinxed it, boo-boo.
Miley Van Meter into the wire, 23-14. That'll bring up number 6 for the Cowgirls.
Oh, my. They're just screaming at this point, and it's going to go off the side here.
24-14. Get your one finger in the air. 1 point. Here we go.
And now Lesrick coming up to serve here. Let's see if she can close this game out.
Now, Lesrick's
Boys,
a junior, right?
She is, yes. Boys have their fingers in the air, calling for that 1 point. Oh, just off the side of her hand.
And that'll have to postpone the 1 point, 24-15. Coming onto the court, number 6, Taylor O'Neill. And it's such an odd way that volleyball players have to come on and off the court.
Yeah, can't just go in.
Imagine the football players had to touch hands and then come on and off the field.
5 with the serve. It's going to go back line. Miley underneath. Addison going to set up Miley, and Grandfalls is going to get under it.
Start the bus page. It's over. 25-15. As soon as she hit that, you could have just said, and that's the ball game, folks.
We got the fight song going by the boys here.
So that'll be 3 sets for the Lady Red Devils. Next contest is going to be over at Midland TLCA against Midland TLCA. And the same day, we've got a varsity football game here in Rankin, Texas. So, Paige, do you have any closing words, or are we good to go?
No, I think we're good to go.
All right, guys, from all of us here at Red Devil Radio, to all of you, we love you. Good night.